All right, here it is, my first impression video of the BE, well, the mini BE here on my 410 Marshall cabinet, 8-ohm cabinet, and I'm playing my replica Van Halen guitar. And let's see what this thing sounds like with a little rack to start out. Awesome, I think. One of the things I'm going to do, let me go ahead and go back to the original setting I had, which was just everything flat. And then maybe turn the gain up halfway. And this is with the lowest saturation but the tightest bottom end. Gain on this thing is insane. I mean, it's really got over-the-top gain. It starts out, like you just heard in that one clip where it's at the lowest, that's the lowest gain total, all the way off with the gain totally down. So unless you use your volume to turn it down and get a clean sound, it's going to be totally gained out like an early Van Halen, maybe just a little less gain than that, which is perfectly fine for this amp. And then as far as what amount of gain is on tap is just insane, because there's 3 selections with the cut that gets you up to a massive amount of gain, and the sustain is infinite, which is just like the big amps too. I just love that about the Friedmans. You can just set it up to be almost infinite sustain. So that's what we all want, and even the little one has it, and it's pretty cool. So here's a little lead stuff. Okay, this is my Unchained EVH guitar with the gain now on the full saturation level, with the gain at halfway up on the front, and of course some EQ you can see there. So here you go. I gotta say, isn't that the cutest little amp you've ever seen? If you're a Friedman fan like I am, I own a small box, and you love that sound, then this thing does it. It really does it well. It's amazing how small it is, and that the solid state nature of it still projects that sound really well. And the characteristics that Dave's amps are known for, the tight bottom end and the gain, it really emulates it well, which surprised me a little bit for such a small little amp. You know, this is like I would say, his answer to the Tiny Tier. It's a very portable, small amp that can probably get away with a band, depending on your drummer. I had it all the way up in here. I think I'm going to be able to pull that off with my drummer. We'll see on Sunday when I do a little rehearsal and I bring this along and try that, and I'll put a video up on that as well. So subscribe to the channel, make sure you catch that, and like this video. Also, gain-wise, it's got more than enough gain. The lowest gain setting is actually just a little, I wouldn't say shy of the brown sound. In certain recordings of Van Halen, like Van Halen 2, you're getting close to that with the gain all the way cut down, and then maybe adding a little bit of gain on the knob on the front. And then if you want full-on, like almost overdriven version of that, or like maybe the first album, you could turn it midway up on the cut switch or all the way up and leave the gain at half on the dial, and it's pretty close to the first album, or pretty much any Van Halen album. You heard that last one where I was playing Unchained. That was with the cut switch all the way, with the gain all the way up, but the gain on the front of the knob at halfway, and then the EQ that you see here. That's my settings for that last sound with my Unchained guitar. And so that's what you heard. And that is just with the iPhone mic. That's not even, with any kind of miking. That's just straight up on my iPhone. I plan on doing a video with the JJ Jr., which a friend of mine owns and is going to bring up. And then I've got a small box of my own, a 50-watt small box that I've had for a number of years now, and I love. So I'm going to shoot them all three out. And then I'm also going to take this one out to my rehearsal session on Sunday on a club stage. We practice in a club on Sunday when it's closed, and I'll be able to try this against a real drum set and be able to check it out and see how it holds up in that environment. Now, my Tiny Tier held up in that environment and surprised me with a 412 cabinet, and that's what I'm going to do with this. And I really think, based upon what I could tell tonight with the volume cranked all the way up, it's really close to the volume of the Tiny Tier, so that means it's probably going to be able to hang with my drummer live. And so I'm excited to try that, and the effects loop, which I haven't done yet. All my stuff is still packed from the weekend, so I got to get all my stuff out, my pedal board and all that. I may make another video in between with the effects loop and put that up. But anyway, I just wanted to get this up and let y'all check it out. Like and subscribe to the channel. And make sure that you catch the next videos on this. I'll be doing a series of videos, like I said, so don't miss it. Rock on, y'all.